This conference will now be recorded.
So SAP organization structure, enterprise organization structure. So a group of functional consultants are going to design or frame the organization structure. So individually we call them as a organization elements. So individually we define the organization elements. Then we assign the organization elements. We call it as a organization structure. So enterprise organization structure. Configuration settings for creating organization structure. Now, define company is create company. The path and navigation is SPRMO, SAP reference IMG, enterprise structure, definition, financial accounting, define company. So we call this as a path or navigation. How to define a company, how to create a company. Now I'm going to log on to the system now. Above the SAP Easy Access, we need to type SPRO. It may be in small letters or capital letters. Enter. SAP reference IMG, enterprise structure, definition, financial accounting, define company. Again, I'll show you. So here, SPRO, enter. SAP reference IMG, enterprise structure, definition, financial accounting, define company. Beside define company, we have two options. If you click on the first one, system will provide the information about the field called define company. So in this step, what activity you are going to perform, the system will display. So we need to click on this clock, execute button. Click on clock. Now here, the system display the list of companies. Here, the system display the list of companies which are given by predefined by SAP standard and which are created by some other people who are using the server. The system display the list of companies which are predefined given by standard SAP and which are created by some other people who are using the server. Okay. So we are going for creation of new company. So click on new entries. Click on new entries. Now to create a company, to define a company, the maximum number of digits, alphabets, alphanumeric allowed is 6. Okay. So I can create a company as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or I can create a company as A, B, C, D, E, F. Or A1, B1, C1. The maximum length to create a company is 6. We need to follow some norms of SAP. Okay. You cannot work on more than 6. So I am creating, for example, AD 0000 and the name of the company Adidas AG. So it's a German-based company. Their operations are located worldwide. They are in manufacturing of the retail products for sports industry sector. And today, the entire business of this company, Adidas, runs on SAP ERP product, a German-based company. So he is our client. Okay. So we are implementing SAP to our client, to our customer, that is Adidas. So click on new entries. I am creating a company AD 0000, for example. Or if you want, you can create like this also. ADIDAS. It totally depends upon the business requirement of the client. It may be alphabetic, it may be numeric, or it may be alpha numeric. Enter the address details of the country, to which country this company belongs to. It's a German. DE, German. Then what is the language used in that country? German. The currency used in that country. Euro. Now press enter. When you press enter, all of you observe, we are not getting any message at the bottom of the screen. Okay. We are not getting any message at the bottom of the screen. Fine. Now, I will remove this company Adidas. I'll enter the company 1000. I will remove the company Adidas. I will enter the company 1000. Now, when I press enter, all of you see, guys, at the bottom of the screen, system throw a message. At the bottom of the screen, the system will throw a message. Again, press enter. Same. Press enter. Same. What is that message? An entry already exists with the same key. An entry already exists with the same key. And identify the color of the message. It is in red color. Identify the color of the message. It is in red color. If you click on that message, it displays. An entry already exists with the same key. So what does this mean? It means we are trying to create a company 1000 which is already there in the system. We are creating a company 1000 which is already created by some other people. So this company 1000 is already there in the system. Now again I am trying to create the same company as 1000. So duplication is not at all allowed in the entire SAP ERP software. Duplication is not at all allowed in the entire SAP ERP software. Even if you try, system will not allow. Okay. So even if you try to create, system will not allow to create a. Okay. So we call this as a system messages in SAP. Okay. Suppose again I'll remove this 1000. If I enter again Adidas, press enter. Now you are not getting any message. So what does this mean? It means no one has created this company called Adidas. So system is allowing us to create. So system is allowing us to create a company. Okay. Now you press enter and save. At the top of the screen, there is a save button. At the top of the screen, there is a save button. Or you can use your keyboard functionality. Your keyboard functionality remains the same, guys. Control A, Control C, Control S. There is no change at all. Or you can click on the save button. The moment when you click on save, all of you see, guys, system will pop up a screen prompt for customizing request. The moment when you click on save, the system pop up a screen prompt for customizing request. And here you are able to see the request number and below that description. You are able to see the request number and below the description. Suppose if I press enter, immediately the system will throw the message data was saved. Suppose if I press enter, immediately the system will throw the message data was saved. Okay. Suppose while you are practicing, after maintaining all the information, when you click on the save button, you'll get the same pop-up screen. And here you are not able to see request number. While you are practicing, after maintaining all the data, you will save it. You'll get the pop-up screen prompt for customizing request where you have found that there is no request number. Then again you try to press enter. System says create a request, specify a request. If that is the case, in the same pop-up screen, click on Create Request. Click on Create Request. Again, you will get another screen, Description. Enter the description, what are the description you want. So here, I am going to enter the description. Company, Adidas AG. Now press enter. See guys, all of you got the request number here. NSPK 900 284. You got the request number. And below, what are the description you have maintained, it will display. Now press enter. Now the system will throw the message. What is that message? Data was saved. Data was saved. Now, what is this prompt for customizing request number? In the real time, so here, who is our client? Our client is Adidas AG, a German-based company. You know that, guys? Adidas belongs to German company, Germany country. A German-based company. Today, the entire business of Adidas runs on SAP ERP system. Now, what is this prompt for customizing request? In the real time, you'll have three servers, three systems: development system, testing or quality system, production system. That is development server, testing or quality server, production server. Now, I am a FICO consultant, financial consultant. So, this consultant Shaker has created a company in the development server. I have created a company in the development system. Later on, the information will be transferred to testing or quality server. And here they found some incorrect information or some data is missing or some data is not at all maintained, etc. Again, it will be recorrected in the development system, again transmitted to the quality system. This time from quality, it has moved to production system. Production system is ultimate system where the users means the employees of the company Adidas are going to perform the day-to-day business transactions. Where the users means the employees of the company Adidas are going to perform the day-to-day business transactions. Therefore, whenever the data is moved from one server to another server, from one system to another system, the data will be moved through that request number, what you have seen. You got the request number NSPK 900 284. We call this as a request number or file number or record number where it will store the information of the company and the details of the company what we have defined in the system. These request numbers are created, maintained, and monitored by a technical consultant called basis consultant. It's not our headache. And whatever the activities we perform in SPRO environment, activities means create, change, display, modify, whatever it is. When you save it, always the system will pop up a screen prompt for customizing request. So while you are practicing, when you save the data in the system, you'll get a pop-up screen. If the request number is already there, you simply just press enter. Data will be saved. If there is no request number, then you need to click on the create request and enter the description. The request number will be generated. Okay. So this is a procedure how to define a company and how to create a company. So who has given you the permission to create a company as Adidas, ADIDAS? The client, the customer has given you the permission. So it means as per the client business requirement, we are supposed to design the organization structure. We will guide the client, we will educate the client, and at the same time, we'll take the information also from the client. Okay. So this is a procedure how to define a company or how to create a company. Now we are getting the messages, red color. What is this red color and all? We call this as a system messages. System messages in SAP. These are standard even in the real time. While you are practicing, if you are going to come across with the messages in red color, they are treated as error messages. System will not allow to save the document. Messages which you are going to come across in yellow color, they are treated as warning messages. Once you press enter, the message will skip. Messages which you are going to come across in green color, the no message, the document is perfect, you can save it. So remember guys, always the headache is with the red color messages. Remember, always the headache is messages which we are going to come across in red color. In any of the SAP screen, if you are going to come across the messages in red color means we are going to enter some incorrect information, or we are trying to maintain the information which is already there in the system, or we are trying to enter the system which is not there in the data which is not there in the system. At this point of time, always the system will display the messages in red color. So when the messages are red color, system will not allow to save it unless and until we resolve that error messages. It may be any screen guys, remember, not only in this screen. Any screen of SAP, we call this as a system messages. Whether you are creating a material master, vendor master, purchase order, quotation, or whether you are doing some configuration settings in SPRO, IMG activities. In any of the SAP screen, messages coming with red, they are declared as error messages. Unless and until we resolve it, system will not allow to save the document. Messages coming in yellow, not a problem. They are called alerts. They are warning messages. You just press enter, it will skip. You can save it. And messages in green color, perfect. You can press enter, you can save it. So always the problem with the messages coming in red color. Now just now we also got the message in red color where it says an entry already exists with the same key. So it is a red color message. So unless and until we resolve it, system will not allow to move further. It will not allow to save the document. So these are very, very important, guys, these system messages. While you are practicing, you need to identify the color of the message. That is very important. Okay. So this is a procedure how we create a company or how we define a company. Next, define company code. The next point, define company code. It's the same path. SPRO, SAP reference IMG, enterprise structure, definition, financial accounting. Up to financial accounting, it's the same path, same navigation. After financial account, it will changes. Now see guys what happens here. Remember while you are practicing, once we open the SAP screen, we need to respond the screen within the time. Otherwise, the screen will be disconnected. Now here you can see. So the response time to respond to the SAP screen has been completed. So the screen was disconnected. So not a problem. Again, you need to relog in. Suppose if you have entered any data, so it will vanish from the system. It will not save. Again, you need to relog in. Select the second option. Enter. Now, the path is SPRO. The navigation is SPRO, SAP reference IMG, enterprise structure, definition, financial accounting. Just now we have seen define company. Now this time after financial accounting, edit, copy, delete, check company code. Edit, copy, delete, check company code. So if you want to create, if you want to edit, if you want to copy, if you want to delete, if you want to check, all the activities are done in a single step. So that is the meaning of the statement. Edit, copy, delete, check company code. Now what we need to do guys? Again click on this clock. Remember this clock button we call as a execute button. Click on clock. Now you got another screen. Double click on copy, delete, check company code. Double click on copy, delete, check company code. Double click on copy, delete, check company code. You get another screen. Click on copy. At the top of the screen, there is an option called copy. Now, system has opened a screen from company code to company code. In the from company code, I am going to enter the company code 1000. This company code 1000, we are not creating guys. It is already there in the system. This company code 1000, we are not creating it. It is already there in the system where it contains some data, some information, which was given by standard SAP. So this 1000 company code is already predefined given by standard SAP. And to company code, we need to create a company code. It is not there in the system. The maximum length is 4. It may be numeric, alphabetic, or alphanumeric. For example, I am creating AD00. For example, I am creating the company code AD00. The meaning of from and to is we are asking the system to copy the data from the SAP given standard company code 1000 to your company code, whatever the company code you are going to create. Press enter. Now see guys, data already exists. What does this mean? It means someone is already created a company code AD00. See here carefully. Data already exists, company code 1000. So someone has already created company code AD00. So click on no. So we'll create another ADDS. Again, I'll create another company code ADDS. Now press enter. Now see guys, this time you are not getting that message. Data already exists. So remember, whenever if you try to create any parameter in SAP system, if it is already there, system will not allow to recreate again. Duplication is not at all allowed. And the reason why we are copying the data from 1000 company code, this is the reason. This is the only one reason why we are copying the data from the company code 1000. Do you want to copy the GL account company code data? So in the real time, all these accounting related information are created by the finance department, not by department. But here we need accounting information. We need some account numbers, but we'll not create. First of all, we don't know how to create, being a functional consultant. And it's not our job also. That's the reason in the training program, we will copy the data from the 1000 company code. Where for this 1000 company code, the system has already given some accounting related information. Because of this reason, we'll copy from 1000 company code. We have to copy from 1000 company code. We have so many SAP given standard company codes: 1000, 2000, 3000, 4000, 5000, 6000, 7000, etc. All these are predefined given by standard SAP. But why from 1000 means for this 1000 company code, the SAP has given properly all the accounting related information where it is suitable for our SAP module to execute all the business scenarios in the future training of our classes. Okay, so do or die in the training program, we have to copy from 1000 company code. Remember, all of you guys, do or die, we have to copy from the company code 1000 to create a new company code. Now click on yes. Now, do you want to allocate a different local currency to target company code? Yes. Enter the currency, whatever the type of currency the company code is. If you know, you can enter manually, or else From drop down, you can select, or else from drop down, you can select. The currency is euro. Now keep on press enter until the system display company code 1000. Keep on press enter until the system displays company code 1000. So you'll get so many screens, many of them. You just keep on press enter, 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 enter. You just press enter on your keyboard, guys. So listen carefully, guys. You'll get so many screens, many of them. You just press enter on your keyboard. Simply press enter on your keyboard. Now here I am trying to press enter where system is not allowing me to move further. I am trying to press enter where system is not allowing me to move further. While you are practicing, if you are going to get this type of small screen, compulsory it will not allow to move further. If that is the case, just click on this cross mark, that is cancel. Click on this cross mark, then go ahead again. Then go ahead, keep on press enter. Go ahead. Keep on press enter until the system display company code 1000. So you get so many screens, many of them. Keep on press enter until the system display company code 1000 like this. It means it is confirmation that the system has copied all the accounting related information from 1000 company code to our company code. The meaning of the statement is keep on press enter until the system displays company code 1000. The meaning of this statement is the system has copied all the information, not only accounting information, entire information from 1000 company code to your company. Go back. If you want to go back, you can press F3 on your keyboard or click on this green arrow mark at the top of the screen. Now, double click on Edit Company Code Data. Double click on Edit Company Code Data. Click on Position. Enter the company code. Press Enter. Select the company code. So select means you take the cursor like this, you need to select. Select the company code and click on Details. This magnifying glass icon we call as a Details. Now here system is displaying the information. We did not enter anything. We just created a company code from where the system has copied all the data from the 1000 company code. Edit the company code details. You can edit the name, the city, the country, the currency, the language, everything. Edit the company code details. Edit the company code details. You can edit the name, the city, the country, the currency, the language, everything. And click on address. At the top of the screen, there is option called address. Click on address. Again, system displays the information of the company 1000. So edit the company code details. Edit the company code details. Edit the company code details. Press enter, save. Press enter, save. See guys, again you got a pop-up screen. The moment when you click on save, again you got pop-up screen. So here the system is displaying the request number and description. Suppose if there is no any request number, so what you will do guys, in the same pop-up screen, click on create request. Click on create request and here enter the description. Enter the description. What are the description you want? Blah 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 blah. And enter the description. If the system asks to create a request, guys, remember all of you. If the system asks to create a request, then only you click on create request and create, guys. Otherwise, not required. Otherwise, not required. Now you just press enter. That's it. Data was saved. So we have created a company code ADDS. Now, yeah, there is one transaction code in FI module, FS00. This transaction code is used by financial department, that is in FICO module, financial accounting module, to create GL account, general ledger accounts. Okay. So for any company, you'll have a lot of accounting information to be created. Vendor accounts, customer accounts, material accounts, consumption accounts, asset accounts, profit and loss accounts. Like this, there will be a lot of accounting related information will be there in any organization. So in the real time, the financial department, the financial accounting consultant will collect all the accounting information and they will create all these account numbers under the company code, so on so. All these account numbers are required again in other respective functional modules. Other respective functional modules like MM, SD, PM, etc. in other functional modules. So that's the reason in the training program we need to copy the data from the company code 1000. Now if I go to this transaction code FS00, if I enter my company code, then system has to display whether the system has copied all the accounting information to my company code or not. We'll see now. I'll go to the transaction code FS00. So it's not required just for our understanding purpose. Now here, enter the company code FS00. Enter the company code ADDS. Center. Okay. Just now we have created this company code, right? ADDS. And in the GL account, click on drop down menu. You just press enter. See guys, I did not create any of these GL accounts, but they are available in my company code. I have not created not even a single GL account, but they are available under my company code ADDS. So from where we got it? Because just now we have copied the data from 1000 company code. Just for your understand purpose, I am showing you the transaction code FS00. Otherwise, it's not our headache. So FS00 is a transaction code used by the financial department to create a GL accounts, general ledger accounts. It's not our problem, guys. Okay. So this creation of the company code, copying the data of the company code from 1000 is very, very important, guys. If any mistake is happened in the creation of the company code, even if you move further, for example, to create the remaining organization elements, somewhere the system will hit the error. Somewhere the system will not allow to move further in the near future. So that's the reason this creation of the company code is very, very important. Make sure that it will copy all the data from 1000 company. Okay. So as we discussed in the yesterday class, only in the training program we are going to create a company code, guys. Otherwise, in the real time, it's not our responsibility to create. These are created by finance department. But in the training program, do or die, we have to create. Now, there is a very, very important setting we need to do. After creating the company code, the heading itself, after creating the company code. And below that, another heading, maintain posting periods for the company code. Maintain posting periods for the company code. This setting is very, very important. The moment you create a company code, immediately we have to do this setting. It's required also. It's necessary, it's required, and it is very important to maintain this setting after creating the company code in the system. See you tomorrow. Now, today's class has been recorded. Okay, the class has been recorded, and after the completion of the class, as I told you in the beginning also, every day the class will be recorded. Day-to-day class will be recorded. After the completion of the class, this recording file will be shared to the student email address. Therefore, every day, remember again guys, I am telling you, all of you, every day you have to check your emails very, very carefully. In the sense, not only inbox, bulk, spam, draft, here and there you check it. Because sometimes whenever the recording file has been shared to the students, when the recording file is sent to the students, there will be chances more and more, instead of coming to your inbox, it may divert to some other areas in bulk, spam, etc. That's the reason every day check your emails very, very carefully. Again, don't say, sir, I did not get the recording file and all. compulsory within 24 hours of time, all of you get the recording file. And one more thing, every day when I am sending you the recording file, in the subject I'll mention download. Remember, all of you, whenever I'm sending the recording file email, the subject I'll maintain or I'll mention download. Okay, this is very, very important, guys. And from now onwards, from today onwards, you start habit of saving your recording files in your Google Drive. Lifelong it will be there. So many students we have seen, they got their server crash, they got their laptop crash or desktop crash, they lost all the recording files. Again, it will be totally mess. So that's the reason, the moment you get the recording file to your email, immediately, day to day, you save it in your Google Drive. Lifelong it will be there permanently. And once you get the recording file, the email, the maximum time to download the recording file is 7 days. Again, I'll repeat. Now, today's recording file I will send to your email. Once it will get to your email, the date and the time, you calculate from then till 7 days. You need to download the recording file. Even if you forgot downloading the file after 7 days, it is helpless. Even though it is available in your inbox, you cannot download because the downloading time has been completed. So day to day recording file time will be 7 days, guys. More than 7 days, you cannot download it. Okay. Please remember all these things, guys. And 1 second, all of you, 1 second. So just wait, all of you guys.